Phil Ross here, Kettlebell King at kettlebellking.com. Now, people often ask me, oh gosh, my back's a little sore, I need to stretch it, I have a weak back and core. What are some entry and intermediate level exercises that I can do to help improve and enhance or do in addition to, an adjunct to my kettlebell training? Well, here's a few very simple exercises that we do on a regular basis. First one would be a flat bridge. Put your hands palm up. If you can put your knees together, great. If they have to be a little bit apart, that's fine as well. Drive your hips up to the ceiling, creep your shoulders forward, and contract the whole posterior chain as you drive your hips up. Hold for 2 to 5 seconds, and then come down slowly. Do not do this fast. Bring it up, under control. Drive to the ceiling as high as you can. If you're getting a little more advanced, grab your ankles. Hips up high, contracting your glutes. Flat bridge. If you want to create a little more upper body tension, take your hands, place them palm down on the floor, and press. So you're getting tension throughout your upper back, contracting your lats, traps, rhomboids as you bring your hips up. Time under tension is fantastic when you're doing your bridge work. Another exercise we do are the Superman variations. Remember old Superman flying through the buildings in New York City? Well, what we want to do, put our arms out, and we're going to lift right foot and left hand at the same time. So I pick up my right foot and my left hand and I turn toward the right. And then do the same thing on the other side. Hold. Hold. Again, working this 2 to 5 seconds, 5 to 10 repetitions each side. Now we also have a raised Superman, which you're up in on all fours, and extend out. And now you want to come back in, utilizing that contralateral movement. Elbow to your knee, and extend out as far as you can go. Imagine you're being pulled at your wrist and at your ankle. Coming in, contracting, and then extending. Do the same thing on the other side. Extend, maintaining a neutral spine. Keep your hips and shoulders level. And bring it back in. Extend. Neutral spine. And contract. Another exercise is the cat and cow. Hands and knees on the floor. What we're going to do is round our back like a scared or angry cat. Try to bring your head to your hips and your hips to your head. Elbows locked, driving your palms through the floor. Then arching up, bring the back of your head to your tailbone. Roll forward. Arch up. arch up. Perform 10 repetitions and at that speed. Next exercise we'll do will be from the Crucifix Stretch series. What you want to do with this is lay flat on the back, arms out to the side. Bring your knees up as high as they can go. Squeeze them together. Don't let them fall apart. Squeeze your knees together as you bring your knees up as high as you can go. The tendency will be to let your knees drop off to the side. You don't want to do that. You want to bring them up as high as you can keep them, squeeze together, and keep them high and to the side. Squeeze. Up. Try to keep the adjacent shoulder down as close to the floor as possible. Up. Next level of this exercise, we will have our legs straight. Bring the foot up as high as you can go, dorsiflexing so the toes are back toward the shin. And drop it to the side. And up. And the other leg. Raise up as high as you can go, knee locked, toes pulled back, and try to touch your opposite hand. Now, when you become a little more advanced, you're going to alternate in a flow. So I'll bring my foot up and drop it, and then switching sides. When you've developed some more significant strength, bring both legs up in the same position we were before and drop them to the side. And keep them up and to the side. The whole time I'm doing these exercises, my upper abs are contracted as well. I'm not just drop down on the mat. My upper abs are contracted. Another exercise would be the snake. On the snake, you want to keep everything in the same plane, maintaining that neutral spine. So, locked in this position, I bring my ear to my hip, but don't turn your head. You'll have the tendency to do that. Here, head to hip, hip to head. Keep your face directly facing the floor. It's in the same plane as the floor, side to side with the snake. Some other exercises will involve some crawling. So we start first with a 6-point crawl or creeping. Try to have everything land at the same time on your opposite sides. And then we move backwards. So now I'm using my left hand and my right foot. Now we do the same thing, except on 4 points. A little more challenging. Try to have them land at the same time. And back. we'll do some more techniques, intermediate to semi-advanced. Demonstrate a couple of different planks. One plank, standard RKC plank. You can either clasp your hands together or have your fists here. Generate tension though. You want to contract everything. You're not just kind of hanging out nice loosey-goosey in your plank. You want to be rocked out, creating that tension. Now the next step up from there would be the power plank. The power plank requires a great deal of tension, focus, and concentration. You're going to hold it for 15 seconds. Imagine you're taking your elbows and your feet and trying to bring them together, but 2 feet under the ground. Tensioning the whole body, squeezing the butt, contracting the gut, your legs, your lats, everything for 15 seconds. It's a very difficult task. I'll demonstrate a few seconds here. That's just a few seconds and it's fairly difficult. Next one we'll demonstrate will be from that plank position, moving our elbows out and moving them in. So we start with our elbows under our shoulders for a 10-second hold. If you have a timer, use it. If not, just count in your head and move your arms out. Again, maintaining the integrity of the plank. Hold for a count of 10 and back. Tensioning your body. Out. Hold for your count of 10 and back. Maintaining that neutral spine. Another exercise for the back, shoulder girdle, scapular or stiff arm push-up. On this, hands planted firmly in the mat, elbows locked, and only moving the shoulders. The elbows are locked on this push-up, but my body is tight. Give you a front view. So there are a few exercises for abdominal, core, and back health. Enjoy. KettlebellKing.com.